All right, we good? All right. So let me explain this for a little bit. I don't want to spoil too much about the intro. I'm just gonna pause this for a second. Also, because the first level of this game is kind of difficult, and I might have to focus a little bit, and I might not be able to explain everything I want to explain about this game. So this is the Destroyer from Jail. This is a very, very obscure game that just got dumped a few months ago. Like, you need a really recent version of MAME to actually run this. And it was made by a South Korean company called Philco. And it's just... I'm so glad this game got preserved, because it is weird as hell. The number one thing I'm gonna... I mean, if you haven't seen this game before... there's a lot of things to take in the backgrounds. This game has some of the weirdest... the weirdest and best background art I've seen in an arcade game. Like, it's just all over the place. It's also not a very well programmed game, and hopefully I don't get hit by any of the glitches that I was running into. Is my mic not working? Also, I forgot the map button too. Let me know when I'm live again. Okay. I forgot to switch versions of MAME, but I should be okay. I actually have to play on player 2 side here. So, like I said, there's going to be a lot of crazy stuff going on in this game. Just take it all in. Anyway, let's look at the intro. So this poor guy, he's on death row. Nothing to do but, kill time, practice your putting. But then the CIA recruits this guy who's on death row and tells him to, if you take out this evil guy named SDK, we'll give you a full and unconditional pardon. That's SDK. He looks like Dr. Wily. So, of course, he takes him up on the offer. He's now the Destroyer from Jail. I think there's some voices that are supposed to play there that aren't working, but maybe they will in future versions of MAME. Anyway, here we go. Destroyer from Jail. Scotch. So, this game is best described as a belt-scrolling run-and-gun. Also, catcalled with the Power Scorpion. It's a lot like the Midway game Narc, which got ran last year. Also, kind of like shit, what was that? Fuck. I'm blanking. Okay, I'm kind of taking too many hits here. I'm already off to a bad start. Hot dog, zigzag. Whoa. So there's just a weird motley crew of enemies in this game. You got female Robocops, normal bank robbers, you got 30s gangsters. Somehow all these guys are part of the same terrorist organization? I don't know what these guys are. I have to start on player 2 side because there are some glitches in this game that negatively affect player 1. We might run into one of them on the second boss, but because otherwise it can straight up kill a run. Anyway, this game's timer. Yeah, the timer is just going nuts at the top of the screen. You don't have 9 minutes for the stage. You have like 4 minutes total. Also, there's a power-up here that is supposed to give you 30,000 points, but it does nothing. It might give you 1,000 points, but I don't know. The POW gives you extra health. It gives you 2 extra blocks of health. Man, I could go for a cigarette right now. Just kidding. Also, AC/DC on the top left. And my favorite, QD12. Like, there's just constant weird stuff going on in the background of this game. Don't want to get hit by these knives. The knives actually take off 2 points of damage instead of 1. Somehow knives hurt more than bullets. Yeah, I got hit by one. Also, the hit Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Law Deal. Not Raw Deal. Law Deal. They pretty much, like, straight copied that from the movie poster. Also, the Heavy Metal Army. This Heavy Metal Army picture that's coming up is actually traced from a Quiet Riot album cover called Metal Health. Not the first time or last time we'll be seeing that either. This guy's actually the boss. He's got a shield, but it just means he has a lot of health. So obviously, I'm going to use my rockets here. You have rockets like in Narc. And that should do some decent damage. Oh, okay. Whoa. No, I'm okay. I ran out of health, but I'm okay. Oh, get in the truck. Gotta go to the next stage. Check out this hot scaling action. And this hot drift. Yeah. Alright. But remember, don't look at women in bikinis, or else you'll get AIDS. Just say no to AIDS. So, stage 1, I almost ran out of time. I was pretty close to running out of time there. Every stage in this game, except for this stage, stage 2, has a really strict time limit. It's so strict that I'm actually going to lose lives to time on stages 3, 4, and 5. Like, you cannot no-miss this game. You have to take deaths. Luckily, there are a couple extends. There's one on stage 3 and one on stage 5. But for some reason, this stage is not too hard. Also, AC/DC again. Except, for some reason, Yngwie Malmsteen is now part of AC/DC. That was traced from a Malmsteen album cover, too. You see what I mean about the backgrounds in this game just being all over the place? Also, remember Quiet Riot, Metal Health? No. Quiet Diet, Metal Help? Sure. With a football player for some reason. A sign of a foreshadowing of things to come. Because now we have we have the foot bomb enemies in this stage. They're very easy to kill, but they do 2 points of damage. Also, look at that on the ground. It's a clock. It's a time extension. It gives you 300 units of time. That is the only time extension in the entire game. And this stage doesn't even need it. Anyway, there's a truck here that I don't want to... If you scroll too far, the truck starts firing at you. And I do not want that to happen, so... Yeah, we can thank System 11 for dumping this game. Thank you for bringing this game into my life, System 11. No, I really do love this game. It's broken and stupid as hell, but it's part of the charm. Oh, I'm out of ammo. So when you run out of regular bullets in this game, you can just fire one shot at a time. You can't fire more than one shot on screen now. You don't run out of ammo entirely. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. But I got plenty of time here. But yeah, I don't know if there's like emulation problems with anything in this game other than like, I think there's supposed to be voices at the beginning in the intro that don't play. Anyway, this is the, we didn't get the glitch. Oh well. The second boss, these rogue Daleks. which apparently have like cyborgs inside or something. I'd never looked at the death animation, but you can see somebody like bursting out at the end. But yeah, there's a weird glitch on that boss that can instant game over you. Luckily, we're not going to see it. It game overs you if you're on the player 1 side anyway. So stage 3, I'm definitely going to run out of time. I'm definitely going to lose a life. It's also kind of a dangerous stage because it introduces these new pirate enemies that they're some of the most dangerous enemies in the game. They have very little startup before they start firing, so the safest way to deal with them is just let them come to you. When you hit them once, they get stunned, but they still take like 4 or 5 hits, so I will use lots of ammo to make sure I shoot them. And ideally, I do not want to, I don't want to die before I run out of time. Also, barfing hippo. If you run out of time before, when the timer's like above 500 units a time, it just, it doesn't reset the timer. And you can end up losing another life to time, like, right after that. Also, there's a penguin bomb. If the penguin bomb hits me... Oh, no! No, no, no! Okay. Get away. Please don't. It's not instant death, but it takes you down to 1 hit point. It'll go away eventually. Please go away. Thank you. Both the peng bombs and the landmines automatically bring you down to 1 hit point. If you have 0 hit points, it brings you up to 1. Sometimes you can survive when you're at 0 hit points. I have no idea what causes it. Why you're on the magic pixel. There's still some things I don't understand about this game. Also, these hawk claw enemies. This is the only stage they show up on, and they're not too hard to deal with. Come on, there we go. Like, I'm thinking the stage might be possible to do without running out of time. I came really close in one of my practice runs, but I'm not going to risk it. Also, we have new bumper car enemies. They're kind of annoying. They take like 7 or 8 hits to kill. I usually use a rocket. That's another weird thing, the whole rocket button. Usually they one-shot enemies. Sometimes they don't. Also, yes, these midgets catch on fire when you knock them back. And that pirate enemy with the cannon, they're called Big Pigs. They're also very annoying enemies because they have that spread shot. They become a big issue in the last 2 stages. Whoa, Ninja, why are you up there? Ninja, get down. Thank you. Sometimes enemies do that. They just climb up where they're not supposed to be. I always just yell at them like they're cats. Hey, get down from there. This is the most well-coded game I've ever played in my life. Oh, baby, 30,000 points! Yes! Oh, I don't get anything. I hate these knife enemies. I mean, I'm close to the boss, but I'm gonna run out of time. Some rockets. Also, don't look, Disney. There's no copyright infringement going on here. No, sir. Donald Duck. Never heard of him. Oh, huppy up! My favorite, my favorite message. Huppy up. So yeah, I'm pretty much at the boss, but, I don't have time. So, gotta take a death on purpose. Oops, I'm fine. These, Piero clown enemies they're the boss of this stage, they're not that bad. They're actually, like, the easiest boss in the game. Because there's plenty of startup on their, little umbrella twirl. I can't really see Mickey Mouse in the background. He's at the top right. I sure would like that on a shirt. Alright. This next stage. This stage sucks. It takes place in like a brewery. I can't speak right now. Don't think about bulldozer. So I gotta be really careful on this stage. I always take too many hits at the beginning. Also, shoutouts to Golden Tee Golf. For some reason, this game uses the name Golden Tee Golf before Golden Tee Golf even was a thing. It's kind of spooky. Oh yeah, I kind of went over it. Oh, Ray Charles. I kind of went over it quickly at the beginning. This game was made by a company named Philco, a South Korean company, and none of their games are really like really considered classics. Like people don't really know much about them. Like there's a few Philco games in MAME. They're mostly like really generic shmups that like ripped off stuff from Capcom games, like ripped off Capcom sound effects and stuff like that. They also made like a Tetris clone. They made a weird Snake style game. None of their games are really all that good, but this game is truly something magical. Just because like it's more than just like a rip-off. Like they tried something new with this. I mean, belt-scrolling running guns aren't new, but like there's enough original things in this game that like a lot of these enemies like weren't like traced over stuff at least. Which really makes me wonder what they were like basing these off of. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Shoot. Oh, get out of there. This isn't good. Okay. Ah, crap. Okay. I do not want to lose a life early. That's unacceptable. Okay, there is some health here. But I cannot get hit by one of these knife guys. I kind of wasted some rockets there too. It's not good. Okay. What am I waiting for? There we go. Okay. So even if you're doing well on one life on the stage, you're gonna run out of ammo. The stage is kind of nuts. Also, Cave Girl. Free time. And Liz. Shoutouts to Liz. Oh boy. Oh, this did not go out of the way it was supposed to go. Okay, I'm still alive, Somehow. Am I else? Magic Pixel? Okay, that's fine. I got far enough on this stage. Like, I just wanted to make it like a decent distance before I died. I should have enough time for the boss. Boss is very bullet spongy, though. Oh, I hope that guy didn't glitch out. Sometimes when you shoot an enemy and they fly off screen, they don't actually die. They just come back on screen and take, like, another hit to kill. Really annoying. Rock and fire. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of ammo here. Hey, it's Billy Joel. Also, this boss's name is Elecman. He's, firing bullets at me by strumming his guitar. Again, same basic pattern. If he does a flamethrower thing, you can get some extra hits in. He just has way too much health. Okay, how is he not dead yet? The characters do have names. You'll learn every character's name in the end staff roll or end credits. There we go. The main character doesn't have a name. He's just the destroyer from jail. All right, final stage. The first half of the stage is really scary. I'm gonna reposition. There we go. Also, those of y'all that saw eSWAT earlier, the siren from eSWAT's going on in the background, and it's going to keep doing that for the entire stage. It's kind of annoying, but... Okay, I just have to focus on this part. So if I die early, I'm kind of... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh god. Okay, I am taking too much damage. I gotta use rockets. Okay. No! Okay. I may have to just rush it. Come on. I only have 2 rockets. Shit. Ugh. Okay. This part. Okay, just... Okay, I got the big pig. No! Shit. Okay. I still have a chance to get to the 1-up. I just gotta book it. Except I'm taking too much damage. Okay, there is a chance I can get the 1-up. Uh-oh. No, it spawns like this, though. Oh, no! Get that health. There we go. I think I just no-sold that explosion. Get down from there. This is gonna be tight. Never mind. Still left. Okay, I have the magic pixel. There's health right here. Of course, that guy was glitched out. Oh, I don't have any rockets. I think there's rockets in here. Shit, I missed. Huppy up! Okay, 1-up's right there. I can't get it. I was so close. Well, on the plus side, we get to see the continue screen. I just couldn't scroll forward far enough. But yeah, here's the continue screen where Destroyer from jail is getting electrocuted for failing in his mission, even though he just got blown up. God, I was right there. I just had to kill those enemies. I would have had the one-up. Damn it. Also, yes, those are Frankensteins dancing around like Chinese zombies. Well, I lost another life there, but I kind of stopped caring. And here's the final boss. Oops. Oops. Oh, look, I'm naked. He's a Terminator. And now he's throwing a hissy fit every time he shoots. Thought I was out of ammo for there for a second. There we go. Scrolling gets all screwed up there. Man, I hate stage 5. I was so close. And yeah, that's the entire ending. You get in the truck and that's it. But you do get the cast of characters. The Black Mask. Pang Bomb. Jake-It Man. Mini cart. M1 cart. Those eyes look like ones. Wild Knife. Woodhill. Mapian Boy. What the hell is Mapian supposed to be? Little Cat. Foot Bomb. That's one of my favorites. Ninja Dog. Yeah, I've once seen this like a few times on stream. But, if you have really bad luck at the beginning of Stage 5, it kind of screws you over. Because if you take a death early, the timer doesn't reset. So you only have so much time to get to that final 1-up. Because they give you a 1-up, like, right before the last boss. So the entire strat is to, like, take a death to time, and then use that last life to get to the 1-up, and then you'll be okay. But it was not to be. Yeah, it was probably just Mafia Boy. I mean, this is the same company that gave us Huppy Up. Oh, I forgot to stop the timer. Actually, wait, what does score does it put in on the high scores? Oh, it doesn't even use the the other score. Whatever. Oh well. I'm not happy with my performance in this block. But that's okay. I'll be back tomorrow. I actually get to close out the stream tomorrow. I'll be doing House of the Dead 4 and Total Carnage. Get to end the stream on Total Carnage. But there's a lot more going on tonight. Aquas is going to be up next with Moochie Moochie Pork. And of course, Chubo's playing Suck Joe. There's some pinball going on tonight. You guys definitely want to stick around. Anyway, that is it for me. I will see you next